All right. Hello, everyone. Bosnian, first in the chat. How are you doing? Ellie Raceart, hello. Ellie Raceart bringing us a new viewer. Rowdy, good to see you. Welcome in. Glad that you guys are here. It looks like 4 of you have already voted on the poll. Let me know if audio's okay. I typically don't change any settings or anything like that. So I did get a suggestion that the white balance is too bright on the streams. So I was going to change that. I don't know if that's any better. Do you guys like that? Do you like a mixture that kind of darkens the brightness of it a little bit? That's super bright. That's yellow, like dark. That's a mixture. So I don't really know what you guys like, which one's better. As always, I am not prepared to stream today, but that's okay. You like the mixture? All right, this what we have here is the mixture. Good. Glad to hear you're doing well. Do you have another day off? Are you watching at work? Not sure. But I'm glad you're here hanging out. We have a Talladega Weekend Preview, and we're going to work on some of these cars a little bit. You can see I already did some work on this car. I've been getting the windows and windshields and stuff prepared. We have the tire decals and all that stuff done for the most part. This car, I scrubbed off the orange a little bit, the fluorescent, so I got to redo that when I clear it again. So I'm at home, work 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. today. Nice. Well, I'm glad you have chosen to tune in this evening where we will talk about the Talladega Race Weekend coming up. I will be there for Saturday. I will be driving down Friday, going to the festivities on Saturday, and then driving home on Sunday. So we'll get into all of that here shortly. But yeah, other than that, hopefully you guys are all doing well. Watching from the office, but leaving soon. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Glad to see you here, Tim. Might see you this weekend. Might. I'm not too sure. It's a possibility. Well, tomorrow I guess it would be potentially. So, yeah, thank you all for hopping in, joining early. You guys are on it early in the stream. So, if you guys, I mean, most of you have been here. Is that this? It is. So, now, I think I mentioned this before, but I do have, so what I'm going to do is I put a coat of clear on it. And I did a nice medium clear coat on it so that I could seal all of the decals in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mask off. I'm going to have my wife Cricut the 39, and I'm going to paint that white because you can see that the underlayer bled through a little bit, and that's annoying. It did that on both sides. So, and I knew that was going to happen. Also, I knew that this cowl needed some extra white on it to clean it up a little bit. So yeah, you definitely have become very familiar with this scheme. I can imagine. I've seen a few of your streams. I saw the one the other day that you were having issues with. I was sorry to hear that. That's super annoying. You went live like 3 different times or something like that. So I figured what we would do today. I don't really have anything to decal yet. This will probably this might be the next one we decal. Ranthony is back. What's up? Hopefully you're doing well. Glad to see ya. You got your buddy Boss Nian beat you in here today, so he's got one up on you tonight. I'm not starting anything. I'm just saying he was here first. So yeah, we are going to cover ARCA because I'm going to be there for ARCA. Stopped by the liquor store, though, before I got home. Oh, he got called by the wrong name. Oh, man. Wrong name. All right, so we got O'Reilly, we have Cup Series, and we also have the ARCA Menard Series. So let me look that up. ARCA Menard Series. All right, there we go. We got that. So we got this. We'll look at the qualifying order. Hold on, we got it all. Let me just pull it all up. That way we have it in a nice visually pleasing way. When's the ARCA race? The ARCA race is Saturday. It's supposed to be at 12:30, I think. I think it's at 12:30 or 11:30. It's either 11:30 or it's in the morning. That is kind of my more important one of the weekend, personally, because that's the one, like, the whole reason I'm going to see Cody. Oh, right off the rip, hold on, we're almost there. We have, schedule, look at Talladega. Oh, they're going to Toledo May 16th. Toledo's close to me. I might consider possibly doing that. So look at this and look at this. Okay. Alright, so we got that. Are you serious? Oop, I gotta turn that off. Oh, good. Okay, so we got that, and we have this. Okay, good. Alright, we're all set. Oh yeah, except for one more thing. Can't watch it then because my soccer team has a game at 11. It's gonna be 85. Ooh, you say not too bad. 85 is rough. I hated playing in the hot weather. I would love rain, honestly, even snow sometimes. Anything in the hot weather, not a fan. All right. So let's see. Weather channel. So this is what I'm about to show you guys is the big problem for the weekend. Last week was 92. That's crazy. Bless your heart for liking hot weather. I can't. Okay. Perfect stopper times. Yeah. 50 to 60. 50 to 60 for me would be good. Okay. Yeah. All right, so here, we'll pull this up. This right here is the big problem with clouds. Yes, with clouds. All right, I got the secondary approval on the mixed lights, the high and the low lights. So yeah, it looks a little bit different for me personally, but I think I can get used to it. Yeah, so Saturday, this is going to be a problem. So I'm about to drive 22 hours over the weekend just to get rained on Saturday. Anthony, no, we're actually going on Friday. So I'll kind of lay out my whole weekend. But tomorrow we're leaving here around noon, and it takes roughly 7.5 hours to get to Rainforest, to get to Nashville. And so we're just going to go to a late dinner tomorrow. And then Sunday we're leaving at probably 6, 7, 8, something like that in the morning so we could get home at a good time. And Rainforest is only 2 hours away from our cousin's house, which means if we left early, yes, tomorrow, Friday, probably 7:30. What is this? An ad? I don't want an ad. Get rain tires. Yeah, right. So yeah, if we went Sunday, it would have to be really early in the morning. And the problem with Rainforest is I think they open at 11. So we would already be past that on the way home at that point. So the likelihood, I told your dad, the likelihood of us going Sunday is like 0%. So tomorrow it's going to be around like 7:30, probably 7:30, something like that tomorrow. So I don't know what you're doing then. You might have to talk to him, but I work 10 to 7 if we are still meeting up. Yeah, I talked to him, and he wasn't sure like what his entire plan is yet at this point. So TBD, but I mean, we'll see. My weather app is showing very little rain Sunday. Yeah, it looks. I think it looks worse than it's potentially gonna be. Honestly, if we just go, if we go and it rains, and I just get to see Cody, deliver the cars, hang out with like my other friends and stuff, then it'll be okay. Yeah, Ellie, we are ticketed and ready to go to the O'Reilly race. I filled out the form. My sister filled out the form, so we are golden. We are good to go for that race. No issues there. This windshield is being a pain. So, yeah, we're still going to go to the... I mean, we're going to be in the garage anyway all day pretty much. So, it's just a matter of, like, getting around the people and seeing who we need to see and everything. But, yeah, the plan is to still go. The plan is to try and still be there. Now, if it gets rained out to Sunday or Monday, then no, we're not going. We are leaving Saturday regardless. So we will not be staying for Sunday's race. That was never part of the plan. And then we're also, not going to be staying till Monday if they rain it out and race on Monday. So yeah, that's the plan. I still have to pack. That's a little bit of a problem. But I still got time. I took off the entire day of work tomorrow, so I could pack tomorrow. I haven't put one of these cars together in a while. This thing's fighting me. Once you finish this, we're gonna get a little collection reveal. What do you mean a collection reveal? Like for my collection? I have that one video on my channel of the entire collection. It's like the first video when you go to the homepage of the channel. See, that's a problem. But yeah, there's a video of it all. If you want to see that, it's out there. Actually, if you go to like my videos tab, it's like the most liked or the most popular video on that. So if you sort them by most popular, it'll come up. I've been having bad luck with cars today. I was putting together Michael Mrutz's Pop-Tart car today, and I was fighting it and fighting it and fighting it. It was so frustrating. This car is proving to be much of the same, and it's so annoying. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what the problem is with me today, but these cars have decided that they want to fight back for whatever reason. So, as soon as... Did you see the post about... Oh, yeah. Where they want to possibly do CUVs or crossovers or whatever. I saw that. Like, if that actually happens, I legitimately will be done with NASCAR. Like, I have zero faith in their leadership as it is right now. But if they legitimately do something like that, it's over. it's over for me. It's already pretty much over, kind of, for me anyway. Just the way that I watch now, I barely do. I only really watch so that we can have conversations about it on stream and stuff. But yeah, if they do something like that, I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't even know what to think. Like, that's the only series that's been doing positively lately. Like, the Truck Series has been doing a little bit better, but Cup Series is either stagnant or not doing well. O'Reilly's been doing pretty darn well with ratings and stuff. And if they decide to go that route, I mean, I don't know. For everybody that doesn't know or wasn't paying attention, yeah, who was it? Was it Steve O'Donnell? I don't remember. Whoever said it basically said that they're thinking about doing basically like a crossover. It would be a crossover series. I couldn't even imagine. Couldn't even imagine. What the heck? This car is making me so mad. Jeez. So what else with you guys today? Anything else going on? Like I said, I don't really have a ton to talk about. Or I don't have a ton to work on, I suppose. This is irritating me. I'm gonna set that to the side for right now, because that one's bugging me. We're not actually gonna do anything with the 39 car today. I just have it here to show you guys. We're not gonna do anything with this one. Yeah, we could do race previews. This car is frustrating me. I'll get this one out because maybe this one won't annoy me as much. Okay, so Saturday. Okay, so Saturday we have the Arca Menard series. The Alabama Manufactured Housing 200 at Talladega. Oh, look at that, 2005, Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett. Kyle Busch, good times. So Friday, like I said, Friday we're not going to be there, but here's the schedule for Friday. I'll be right back. Just had to get my bag of pieces. Bought an Xbox One, setting it up right now, watching a stream. Cool. I used to play a lot, mostly PlayStation, but I used to play a lot of video games. Not so much anymore. Don't have a ton of time. But cool. That's exciting stuff. Yeah, so gotta tune in, watch qualifying at school again. Fair enough. I'm not gonna knock you for that. Oh, and so for this one, I 3D printed these splitters and didn't like them, so those are old ones. I do have this one that I 3D printed and painted, so this one's good to go. But yeah, so I will not be going Friday. I will not be watching anything Friday. If you notice, the O'Reilly series has qualifying from 4:30 to 6 on Friday. So there is that as well. I will not be watching that. Well, maybe we could watch it in the car. I don't know. But yeah, so we'll be traveling all day Friday. Like I said, probably won't be watching any of those things, but Had Xbox One for about 7 years, and I switched out for Series X so I can play NASCAR 25. That makes sense. Yeah, I've always had PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't got the 5 just because I don't have time to play. No driver is walking the whole Talladega track. Oh yeah, driver team walk. I mean, it's 2.5 miles. It's a decent walk. In an hour and a half, you could probably walk. You could do that in an hour and a half. But yeah, so Saturday we plan on showing up. You have PS2. PS2 was my favorite by far. PS3 was pretty good. 4 is all right. I like the simplicity of the two. But yeah, so Saturday my plan is to get there early. So like leave at 6 and get there at 8 because we have to pick up our credentials and everything. So yeah, you see here credentials opens at 7:30 to 11, so we're gonna be in there at that point, and then the ARCA garage hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4. So yeah, we're gonna try and get in there early so we can get all of our stuff. The race is at 11:30 as of right now. I don't know exactly what they're gonna do with the rain potential. It seems like most of the rain is in the morning, so I'm not entirely sure. They also have the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series race on the ARCA Menards page, which is cool, but yeah, so that race is at 3 p.m. We'll get to that here shortly, but yeah, as far as the Menards, the ARCA series goes, seems pretty straightforward. I have all of Cody's cars boxed up, ready to go. That's 8:30 our time. What network is it on? ARCA is on Fox Sports 1. I just saw it somewhere. Maybe it was on... Oh, it was on the main channel. It was on Fox Sports 1, as it said. So yeah, so that's all the ARCA news. Like I said, for the race, I guess. We'll flip over to here really quick. This is the entry list. Hey, Dayton, Ohio. That's pretty close to... Kind of close to me, Dayton. Let's see. Who do we have? Anybody I know? Again, I don't know if you guys remember, but this Monty Tipton guy, he was the one that, like, reached out to me. That's annoying. Do you want me to live stream it? I'll just live stream the whole race from Cody's pit box. You want me to do that? Can't get in trouble for that. He wanted me to make him cars. He never got back to me. It's just kind of funny. Daniel Dye's back in the car. I saw an interesting rumor about him today, potentially going to the 48 car if Bowman doesn't get brought back. No, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna live stream it. I don't know. I'll probably have too many things going on. Plus, I don't really want to be on my phone the whole time. I'll take pictures and stuff, but no, I don't think I'm actually gonna live stream it. Oh, that's much better than Michael's car. Look at that, the roof flaps. You hear that? I don't know if it was like an actual, like if there's any merit behind that rumor or not. I just heard that it was on the Lionel Racing forum. Somebody said it. I want to say Bob Pockrass might have actually tweeted it, and he's generally pretty reputable. So I mean, I guess it's a potential. Who knows? That would be wild if that's the case. Anybody else? So obviously, wait a minute. He is? Isn't this? Oh, is he in the 78? See, we're not there yet. My mind isn't even there yet. Isn't this guy Cletus's friend? This is Squirrel, right? This George Siciliano guy? Because I know he got approved. I didn't think Cletus got approved. Or he didn't get approved for O'Reilly. Is that what it is? Okay. Okay, so Garrett Mitchell, Cletus McFarland, he is in the race as well. Anybody else? Ryan Vargas, I've made him car before. And then our boy. This is the one. The 01 car, the lol cow. Cody Dennison, Camelot 331. He's going to be racing this weekend at Talladega. We are going to see him. That's like the whole reason we're going to be there, is to see Cody race. So, looking forward to that. The 01 car for the lol cows. I don't know what that is, but Cody's racing, so we're going to go support him. That pretty much wraps up ARCA. Like I said, I'll be there. I'll be taking pictures and videos and everything. So I'll try to... What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put a video out next week. Next week, the Talladega race review might just be my Friday video for next week. I think that's what I'm going to kind of plan on doing. I still have to get tomorrow's video done, you know, like usual. But, yeah, so that is the O'Reilly race. That is the ARCA race. Moving over to O'Reilly, it's the Ag Pro 300. See, this says it's on at 4 o'clock. Practice and qualifying are on Friday. It's on the CW as always. I won't be watching because I'll be there. Whether or not it actually goes, we'll see. Oh, geez, Natalie Decker's back in the 35. Well, there's a caution guaranteed if they end up going green. Dawson Cram's in the 274 car again. Wild that they're able to run 3 numbers. What else? Anybody else? Kyle Sieg in the 28. Anthony Alfredo in the 96. So my buddy was able to get us in through the 45 car, so LeVar Scott. So I gotta thank him for that. Jeremy Clements again, obviously in the 51. See, the thing about Talladega though is you never know what you're gonna get. It's pretty. I mean, the 21 and the 2 will probably be good. So that's kind of like the only guarantee, the only thing that you know for sure is that the 21 and the 2 will more than likely be good. Other than that, who knows what's going to happen. It's Talladega. Again, if it rains, and we don't get to see it, but I hope that it doesn't, so we do actually get to see the race. Raja Kruth is back in the 88 this week. Have Natalie Decker take Austin Hill out. I'm not against that necessarily. Well, I'm not for drivers taking other drivers out, but if she's going to wreck anybody, let it be Austin Hill. I got to look for some windows really quickly here for a second. Well, there's one. So yeah, that is looking like what Saturday is going to look like, and we will be there for both races, O'Reilly and ARCA. Like I said, getting there and getting Cody the cars is like number 1 priority. Seeing some races is number 2 priority. So, yeah, looking forward to it for a multitude of reasons. Seeing some people, meeting some of my friends there that I know, that I've made cars for and worked with and stuff. Jeremy will win. Honestly, that wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't hate that. I would like to see somebody win that I know there, so I'm like able to go to victory lane with them. That would be awesome. But yeah, if Jeremy won, that would be cool as well. So, of course, I don't know anybody on the 51 team, so I wouldn't be able to go to victory lane. But like if the 96 team gets it done, or the 39 team gets it done, like I know people on those teams that I'm gonna see while we're there, and they'll probably let me go to victory lane and hang out with them and stuff. So in my personal opinion, that would be best case scenario, but we'll see. You should meet Jeremy if you have some free time. That's the biggest problem so far, aside from the rain, is the free time. I don't know how much of that we're going to actually have between seeing Cody and the O'Reilly people that I know. So Cody said he was planning on staying for the second race. Now, here's the thing. If it rains and there's like no track activity, it'll probably honestly be pretty, I don't know if it'll be pretty easy, but it'll be much easier to meet people and to talk to people and all that kind of stuff. Because then they're not going to really be focused on the race. They're just going to be sitting around waiting for the rain to dissipate and for the track to get dried. So, yeah, that's like, I don't know. I don't want to say the silver lining about the rain, but that's one of, I guess, the positives you could say if it actually does end up raining, is we would be able to get to talk to our people a little bit less hurried, less rushed. We'll be able to just chill out and talk to them. So, yeah, if I have free time, which again, I don't know how much of it we will even have. If I do, we could try and do that. Yeah, that looks broken. That one doesn't look broken. Okay. Why do I have a random one of those? That one looks broken too. Alright, well, we'll just use this one. I think I put this decal on. So yeah, this is the qualifying lineup for Saturday. Qualifying honestly doesn't really matter at the plate tracks. So yeah, and then Sunday's race, we will not be there for Sunday's race, but 3 o'clock, 3:20 green flag. To be honest with you, maybe I'll listen to it in the car. Maybe. I'll be honest with you, not all that interested in Sunday. I mean, that's part of the reason we're not staying. We're just leaving. We're coming home. Yeah, practice and qualifying is Saturday before the ARCA race. So it's going to be kind of interesting. My sister wants to try and meet Ross. So again, if it's raining, maybe we try and find Ross, because we've met him a couple times, and always super nice when we talk to him, but she'd just like to go see him again. So maybe if it does in fact rain and it rains out qualifying and practice, maybe we'll go try and meet Ross or something. The only interesting part will be stage 3. Probably. They changed the stage lengths, which, you know what the easiest fix to that would be? I know this is going to shatter your guys' minds. This is going to be a revolutionary breakthrough that you probably never thought of yourselves because you guys are so smart. You just didn't even think about it. How about getting rid of stages? There's a thought. No stage racing. That would solve your fuel problem. More than likely. Because you don't know when the cautions are going to be. You can't plan for that. So what's the point of fuel saving? You could fuel save, but if you're fuel saving and you're running in the back and you lose the draft, then what's the point? Not everyone will be fuel saving at that point. So, yeah. They changed the lengths of the stages, but I think they should just get rid of them. We've talked about this a million times. A lot of random names in the field today, so obviously, I know, crazy thoughts. So yeah, we have Casey Mears in the 62. Daniel Dye going to Cup in the 78. That's a fascinating move. Now, Ellie Race Art, I understand what you were saying earlier about that. Interesting. Joey Gase, Chad Fincham, like some names we haven't really seen in a while, or at least I haven't seen in a while. I guess I haven't been paying attention. Chad Fincham and Joey Gase, I haven't seen those names in a while. They were kind of like more prevalent in the early 2020s, but who knows. Jesse Love jumping up into the 33, RCR affiliated. That doesn't really surprise me a ton. Cody Ware, Ty Dillon, Kyle Busch, SVG, Connor Zilich, Michael McDowell, Zane Smith, Gregson, Allmendinger, Custer, Barry, Logano, Ross, John Hunter, Ricky, Eric Jones, Bowman, Gilliland, Austin Dillon, Riley Herbst, Daniel Suarez, Blaney, Bell, Cindric, Hocevar, Priest, Busher, Gibbs, Elliott, Byron, Keselowski, Briscoe, Wallace, Hamlin, Larson, and Reddick. So, not really any surprises in the Cup Series because drivers typically just don't come up for the race aside from like the backmarker teams. So you have four. Oh, are they? How many cars are there? Oh, there's 41. Ooh, drama. Well, you know, back in the day when I started watching NASCAR, there would be 43 cars. So in this field, nobody would miss the race. I don't know who's going to miss the race. Probably the 66 car or the 44. I don't know. I didn't even know that they will have people not being able to race their way in. So probably one of these two. That would be my guess. I feel like the 62 and the 78 are pretty solid generally. The 66 and I don't know, 44 probably. I don't know. Who cares? They're more than likely not going to win anyway. But yeah, so that's the 70 to, well, maybe. It's possible. They could not make it. That's true. It's very possible. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Honestly, there's 3 races this weekend. I will be there for 2 of them, and then the third one, I'm coming home. Oh, did you guys see the ratings from last weekend for the Cup race for Kansas? Not too good of a look, honestly. Especially since it was on Big Fox. All right, Ellie Race Art's got to go. It's probably dinner time over there in the West Coast. So thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. We'll go back to here. But yeah, so that's really it. There's not too much else to talk about other than we're getting this car done, put back together. That 22 car was annoying me, so I had to set it to the side before my head exploded. This one here, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I might actually I think I'm gonna have to glue this to. So I 3D printed these splitters, and this little nub that sticks up, it's very, very brittle because the print lines go this way. Well, here, let me see. Go this way, and that's a shear point. So it's a very brittle spot. So unfortunately, one of the nubs broke off. So what I'm probably gonna do, is I'm going to get my tip drill out. We have these little rods. And I'm going to use my tip drill to drill where this goes, and then this will stick in here with a glob of glue, hopefully nicely. And I was actually going to use these for the splitter bracing also, just because I think it looks a little bit better. It's a metal bar, metal. I don't want to call it a wire because it's not too thin. But yeah, so we're gonna kind of do some of that live tonight. I don't know, it's a little different than a decaling evening. This is a little more, I don't know if I want to say like behind the scenes-y, but just a different live stream tonight. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I didn't really have anything to decal, and I did want to get some of these things done, so yeah. Braden's jumping in. How are you doing, my friend? We already went over the race stuff, but if you want to talk about something, we can absolutely go back and recover something if you want. I'm not decaling anything tonight. We're just kind of putting cars together. So like I said, it's a little different than what we normally do. I got the tip drill out. We're going to be drilling through this splitter because I 3D printed it and it broke. And I don't feel like going through the whole process again. I finished Michael Mertz's Pop-Tarts car today, so I was really excited about that, except it gave me so many headaches putting it together. Same thing with that 22 car. We started putting it together and it was just giving me headaches, so I had to set it to the side. I'm doing well today. I took off all day tomorrow for work, so we are leaving. We're going down to Talladega. I think we talked about that last stream. But yeah, it'll be fun. It's going to be a whirlwind of a weekend. Unfortunately, there is rain in the forecast on Saturday. It will suck if they do not get to race on Saturday. But again, my main objective is getting Cody his cars. So that's like objective number one. And if I can do that, then that will be the best thing. And then see some of my friends in the O'Reilly series. So we'll get these pliers out so we can cut this. Now this piece, we got to cut it pretty small because it is just going to be going. There we go. It is just going to be going in, holding the splitter in place. And honestly, when I put these splitter brackets in, it'll kind of shore up everything as well. Glue's a little runny tonight. So yeah, that's about it. It's not like the most exciting stream ever, I don't think, tonight, but that's okay. Not every stream can be the best stream ever. Unless you guys make it great, which most of the time you guys do. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yep, see, that's what I'm afraid of. So then we'll take this little pin, we'll drop it in there. We'll put that like that. So yeah, we got that pin holding it in place there. Oh, dang it. See, I wish I wouldn't have broken this thing. And we'll let that glue. This glue sets up pretty quick, so hopefully it'll sit there and dry nicely. And I'm going to use more of those pins to create the splitter bracings, the splitter brackets. but we'll set that to the side for a moment. Let that initial layer of glue kick off, and then I'm going to put a huge layer of glue behind it to just hold it into place. But yeah, so hopefully you're doing well, Braden. Looks like I'm missing a hood pin. Don't know when that happened. This was a car that was kind of like floating around my inventory for probably 10 years. And I finally just got around to doing something with it. So I'm not surprised that I'm missing some pieces from it. I'd prefer to not be missing pieces, but that's one thing about these particular diecast with the actual hood pins and stuff on them. The details great, but to work on them, it's a little bit of an extra headache. But they end up looking really good at the end. Personally, I think they look better than the hood pins that are molded into the diecast metal. But yeah, we'll just put that in. Can you guys see that pretty well? I mean, I am sitting at my desk, so yeah. Yeah, we got those two in. It was always a pain. Sometimes the glue that either Lionel or Action or Motorsports Authentics, whoever would make these, the glue sometimes that they would use would really, really stick in. So every now and then you kind of destroyed a hood pin or two, getting it to seat in place. Or taking it out, taking it out. But yeah, so I do like the detail of it. It's just yeah, there you go. So we'll let that dry. See, I have one more, but now I have to dip into my reserves and see if I have any left in here. I guess if you noticed the stream, I didn't put any well, that's an unfortunate situation now, isn't it? Oh my goodness. That was fun. Did you guys see that? It's been one of those days. It's been one of those days. Oh man. This stream's not gonna go very long at the current rate that it's going. I am frustrated. Braden, to answer your question, I am frustrated. Yeah. Hopefully you guys are doing good though. Maybe we should just stick to decaling things on the live streams, huh? I feel like that's fair. Wow. At least everything stayed on the desk. That's a plus. I was looking for a hood pin. I have half of a hood pin. See, that's what I'm talking about. You know what? I actually might have another car that I can pull it off of. See, there's the one hood pin. I'll pull it off of another car. What the heck? I'm so annoyed. This stream might not go very long. Just brace yourselves for that. Sorry. It's one of those days. I will say, though, I do like the lighting. The lighting is a little bit better than what it was before. It's less bright, so it hurts my eyes less, which I do like as well. That helps. That. So we have that hinge, that hinge. Oh wait, those aren't even it. It was those four. All right. Oh man. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not being that entertaining. It's been a frustrating day, if I'm being honest, with just what I've been working on. I'm assuming... Oh yeah, if you guys haven't voted... Well, there are 9 votes, so it's, what is that, 7-2? I think it's 7-2. 7 people have not been to Talladega. 2 of you guys have. Before this weekend, the only other time that I've been to Talladega was 2015. Late because horrible traffic. Oh, hey Martin. No, you don't have to apologize. You're good. It's all good. You missed the race review, but like I told Braden, if you want to go back and talk about anything specific, just let me know. We can, or race preview, I should say. We can go back and we could talk about whatever you would like. Today is kind of just like a miscellaneous stream. I just dropped this box of pieces all over the place, so I'm not really that happy at the moment, but hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing decent, and it's good to see you. I'm glad that you were able to join regardless of the timing. It's fine if you're late. There's really no late to the stream. It's not like it's class, right? I'm not gonna dock you points for being late to class. Alright, let me go pull a hood. Well, I'll go grab another car and pull a hood pin off of it. I can't believe we just dropped this stupid thing. Alright. That was an adventure. This is broke. Yeah, you can see right there. That's broke. This side has 2 prongs. This one only has 1. You see at Legacy make an announcement. I assume it's gonna be on the 3rd car. No, I didn't see that they were making an announcement. That's a good thought, Braden. It's probably 3rd car related. Yeah, I have no idea. What do you think? Who's going to the 3rd car? They have John Hunter, Eric Jones, and who's their 3rd person that you think they're gonna bring in? Alright, Dale Jr.'s Miscellaneous Mountain Dew car. We're gonna borrow a hood pin from you, my friend. This is another project car that I have to do something with at some point. 2nd hood pin. Push this back. I'm excited to do this car, by the way. This Regan Smith Chrome. It's either going to be Harrison Burton or Riley Earps to drive that. Jesse Love is also a possibility. They should get Corey Heim in the Cup Series. Feel like they're just kind of wasting his talent in the lower series. Feel like he's a Cup contender. I don't know what 2311's decision-making process is, but I feel like Corey Haim's a Cup Series driver. It's just my 2 cents. I would contend that Corey Haim is more of a Cup Series driver than Harrison Burton or even Riley Herbst. But what do I know? I can only go off of so many stats, right? I mean, honestly, just put Corey Haim in the 23 car. He'd probably win. Not that old Wallace isn't the best, but I feel like Corey Haim on driving ability is probably better. For the first time since 2009 Daytona 500 race, there are more than 40 cars. Someone will go home. Yeah, Martin, it's an interesting stat, an interesting thought. We talked about that a little bit earlier. I think it'll probably be either the 44 or the 66. Although the 78 doesn't always have a lot of speed, and the 62, you never know. So it'll be interesting to see, I guess. I'm not going to watch the race, but... I'm not going to watch it because we're going to be driving home, but... who knows? Alright. The first time since 2018 that a non-Daytona 500 race there are more than 40 cars. Just read that sentence out loud and think about where NASCAR is as a sport. They used to get like... he's respected, he can get good runs plus the other. Yeah, I know. I know, Braden. I'm just... I'm not exactly his biggest fan, necessarily. I used to really like him when he was in the Xfinity Series driving the 6 car for Roush. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't love his personality. But it is what it is. I know why he's there. I mean, he's solid. He's gotten better, too. He doesn't really tear up as many race cars. You know, what was interesting, speaking of tearing up race cars, is I think it was Kyle Busch talking about Kyle Busch and Dale Jr. I saw a clip of both of them talking about 20 was the dumbest move. Yeah, I agree, Martin. It wouldn't be an intelligent move by them, and I don't think they would. Ellie Raceart is back. Good to see you. You missed it. I dropped my box of extra parts all over the place and further lowered my mood. So pretty annoyed about that, but it's fine. I did see something about Kyle Busch, and what about Chicago 25 corner? I got out qualified and didn't make the race. Was that Chicago? Well, obviously the street course. That's a fair point. I don't know. Maybe he's not a Cup Series driver. Maybe not. Good point. Where did that come from? Hey, here's another hood pin. Well, what the heck? Here's the other hood pin that I was missing that I have now found. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. This stream, guys, this is... I don't know about this stream. Oh, man. Yeah, well, all right. Maybe Corey Haim's not a Cup Series driver. That's a fair point, Martin. Or Rowdy, I mean. Sorry. That's a fair point. Yeah, I think you guys are probably pretty familiar with the fact that I don't really watch or pay too much attention on Sundays anymore. That's just, it's not interesting to me. So perhaps my opinions are even less less relevant, we'll say, especially on the Cup side. I was talking about that 500 start, by the way. Oh, 500 stat, by the way. What about Chicago? So the driver who I'll go home is Daniel Dye because he rushed up the cup. Yeah, that one's kind of a weird one, to be honest. I did hear rumors about him going to the 48 car next year, but who knows? I don't think that's a possibility. I mean, if Bowman doesn't stay, I mean, I don't know. I was flabbergasted when they said announced Santa got it, but at the same time, I'm really not surprised. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I'll say that. Who knows? We'll find out. We'll all find out together. That's what I know. We will all find out together. I'm glad to have you guys here. Glad to chat about stuff and things. Cup racing, O'Reilly racing, ARCA racing this weekend. I was really excited. I'm really excited for the weekend. I'm not so excited about the rain, but again, like I said, if it rains, it rains. We're really going there to deliver Cody his cars and to see some of my other friends, so that's like goal number 1 and 2 and 3. And then I actually made a priority list. I texted it to my sister. I'm like, the priority list is this. We go, I guess BJ really needed a champion container and race to stop suicide. Yeah, he needed that almighty dollar. Like, I really, really hate the place where sponsorship gets you further than talent, but that's where the sport has been at for a while. It's not really like a new phenomenon, especially in NASCAR, but it does get kind of annoying. But yeah, so my priority list is get Cody his cars, go to Rainforest Cafe, see all the people, all my friends that we know, see a race. And I think that was it. I think that was like my priority list. So race is pretty low on the priority list, but it's still there. I still do. I wouldn't hate seeing a race, because especially it is Talladega, and Talladega is always fun, especially in the lower series. But again, Cup Series, they changed the stage lengths, so maybe there won't be fuel mileage saving. Remember when they were like, we got to get rid of stages, so let's get rid of them on the road courses, and then I think it was like 2023 Indy road course went 100% green, and NASCAR fans were like melting down. Ugh. And then they immediately brought stage cautions back. Yeah, Braden, you're right about Joanna Long. She got the short end of the stick for sure. There needs to be an overhaul to the approval process. Martin, I don't disagree with you, but there need to be overhauls to a lot in NASCAR. Maybe I'm so jaded and so over everything that it just, like, in my mind there is no fixing it, but I just don't understand. Like, the O'Reilly series has been doing great, and then there was the talks about changing it today. Like, I just don't understand. It's like they don't want to succeed intentionally. I don't know. So, I'm liking this car. I'm more than likely going to sell it, but it's turning out pretty good. I like the 2010, the splitter and spoiler combination. I do like that. I do have to fix this back window. I got to fix the bracing in it. But yeah, and around the windshield, I have to put some decals. Do I have any thoughts on the O'Reilly BS? I'm assuming, Braden, you're talking about the BS where they were talking about going to the CUV series, or the making it like the crossovers. Yeah, I have thoughts on it. I think it's absolutely stupid. I think I saw Parker Kligerman. Somebody tweeted about it where they were like, sprint cars don't really have the same problem as NASCARs, and same thing with late models, because they don't really have to change with manufacturers. Like, the OEMs have such a big say in NASCAR. I am at the point where, I mean, we're past this point, right? We're way past this point, but, however, NASCAR was so big at one point that they probably didn't need any manufacturer support. Let's call it like that, right? They had the TV money, they had sponsorships, everybody wanted to be a part of NASCAR in the early and mid 2000s. When they went to the COT in 2007, the car sucked, and they also took away like that identity for the manufacturers. But then, you know, they tried to bring it back with the Gen 6 in 2013. So yeah, they better never do that. It's Best Series, Race Product Ratings Network, it's all there. Exactly. But it's NASCAR. You have to understand. And I know you do, Braden, because you're smart. You've been around for a while. It's NASCAR. They make some of the dumbest decisions for no reason. It seems like for no reason. So and I'm not inside the industry. I'm on the outside. I don't, you know. But I don't understand why they decide to do some of the things that they do. That would be one of them. They literally do have everything going for them in that series. The racing's better, the broadcast's better, the ratings show that. NASCAR is going to NASCAR, and it just pains me to see that. So I really hope that they don't. If they do go that route, I mean, I already am very much on the edge of NASCAR. If they go that route, I mean, it's probably over for me. We'll still make diecast. I'll still talk to my friends and teams and stuff, but I don't think I would watch any race. Do you want to know something? One of the biggest reasons why I put up a digital antenna at my house is so that I could watch the O'Reilly series and IndyCar. So IndyCar is on Fox all year, and the O'Reilly series is on CW all year. So I put in a digital aerial antenna in my house just so I could watch those two series. I don't really care about Cup. Cup racing, not interesting to me. The O'Reilly series, yes, I know some people in it. Yes, I have a decent relationship with some people there. But the racing product is better. Even when my friends, you know, if they crash out or whatever, they don't finish the race, I would still rather watch the rest of the O'Reilly race than Cup. So I really hope they don't. But the statement NASCAR gonna NASCAR is a very, very true and unfortunate statement, Braden. So I don't know. It just seems like they like to make bad decisions just for the sake of making bad decisions. And it's so frustrating because, again, I don't think they can return to like early 2000s, mid 2000s NASCAR levels. But you're seeing the O'Reilly series slowly tick up towards the Cup series. Truck series, you're right, Martin coming in with facts as well. The Truck series has been good. The racing has been pretty clean this year and honestly overall pretty good. But yes, the Fox coverage is very subpar. It does make it unwatchable. I think that's a really good way to put that. It's honestly disappointing. That's why I like to watch the truck races without the audio. I know that's a weird thing to say, but Yeah, I like to watch the truck races, just the video of it. So, we're letting this dry. I just put a bunch of glue on the back of the splitter to glue it to the front valence. So we're going to let that dry. I don't know if you can see that. Oh yeah, you can see that. So I put a bunch of glue on the back of that to keep that in place. And then we're going to make this, the splitter brackets out of, where did it go? I lost that piece. Out of this stuff. Heim is better than half of them in Cup. I really hope we get Eric Brennan. Yeah, I've heard some calls from Eric Brennan. He seems really, really good. I like what I've heard from him. Yeah, so we're gonna make the splitter brackets out of this thin wire. We were promised Eric Brennan, so we better get Eric Brennan. I hope so too. Listen, again, Jamie Little, like, great on pit road, not in the booth. Again, one of my favorite pit road reporters. Don't like her in the booth. That just is what it is. I don't even want to touch this 22 car right now. 9 votes in the poll. If you have been to Talladega, throw it in the poll. If you have not, also throw it in the poll. But yeah. So, if they do that to the O'Reilly Series, and like I've said, you guys have heard me say this, the O'Reilly Series car right now, puts on the better racing product, and I think just add some horsepower to it, make it the Cup car, and you're good to go. You'll have a lot of people. I think you'll have a lot of people liking that move. Eric Brennan doesn't show up before the chase starts, then Fox Sports lied. Well, wouldn't be surprised if Fox isn't entirely truthful all the time. You know, speaking of that, just the chase dynamic and everything, like, I want to say that I was kind of a little bit excited that the playoffs were going away. But then, like, but then the season started. And I started watching the racing. And it's just Cup Series. I haven't been to Talladega, but you are going to Texas. Rowdy, that is fun. I have never been to Texas. Texas was always one of those tracks that I kind of wanted to go to, and then they repaved it, and then I was like, nah, I'm good. But, yeah, like Braden said, I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy that. When is that? Is that the week after Talladega? I'm not too familiar with the schedule. I'd have to look it up. Oh yeah, and then we will be going to Charlotte at the end of May. So that's another fun thing that's going to be going on. My dad and I are going to go to Charlotte at the end of May. Looking forward to that. Texas is your home track. Oh, nice. So have you been there before? Texas is next after Talladega. All right, there's the answer. Yeah, I guess my next question is, if it's your home track, I'm assuming you've been there before? Alright. That's not too bad. I don't know what's going on tonight. Just all sorts of headaches. You guys ever see Drake and Josh? Great show from back in the day. Headaches, you give me headaches. Poor Drake. I don't need to get into all that right now, but that just reminded me of it. Headaches. You give me headaches. Do you like the Texas facility? I'm assuming the facility is pretty nice. Top of the line, probably. Because honestly, every track that I've been to, it's all been pretty good, pretty nice. Nice facilities. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did the poll end? Are we still live? How did the poll end? I did not click that. Well, that's interesting. 2018. Okay. So you've been there quite a few times. I want to know how the poll ended. Did you end the poll? I'm going to take your moderator shield away. You ended the poll? Did you end it? It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. That's funny though. Okay. All right, that's fine. I was very confused as to why it went away. Oh, you didn't? Oh, you don't know. I think Texas will put on a decent, fairly good mile and a half, and barely. Yeah, I mean the mile and a half is decent with the next gen car, but how are the facilities? I assume they're pretty good. Yes, Braden. Answer that. I agree, because I think Braden's probably right. Are you going just for the Cup race on Sunday? Or are you going to go to the... Well, I would assume O'Reilly's racing there. I'm not really sure. Again, I don't really know about the schedule. I'm a really bad modern NASCAR fan. Because, like, I've been to Michigan. Michigan's my home track, so I've been there the most. Everything there is pretty good, pretty clean, pretty well taken care of. Martinsville was the same way. It's old, but, you know, it's okay. Taken care of decently. Same thing with Darlington. Indianapolis was okay. I think the best ones were Daytona, Charlotte, and Homestead. I think those were the best tracks that I've been to. No, I'm not going to the Cup Race of Texas. I'm going to the Cup Race of Talladega, but I will go to Texas. But I've been to... Hold on. Martin, I'm not going to the Cup Race at Texas. I'm going to the Cup Race at Talladega. I think I knew you said that, but I will go to Texas, but the O'Reilly Series. Oh, okay. So you're going to go to the O'Reilly Series at Texas. Gotcha. You're going to all three races. Oh, that'll be fun. So are you camping out, like doing an infield thing, or what's the plan? You said it's your home track, so you live close, possibly close enough to just drive in each day. I mean, that's cool. I've never done that to Michigan. Michigan's far enough away. Like, all the tracks I've been to are far enough away where I can't drive in the same day. Braden's been to Darlington, Charlotte, Rockingham. They're all decent. I think out of those three... Rockingham needs some work, though. Yeah, I think out of those three... I've been to Darlington and Charlotte. Charlotte was the nicer of the two between that and Darlington, I think, if I remember correctly. 22, great number. Yeah, this car's been giving me headaches, so... such is the 22 car. It just gives me headaches all the time. Especially since Logano started driving it. Also, will there be a flip at Talladega? Hopefully not. Hopefully, well, there was a flip at Kansas. We didn't see that one coming. I mean, I don't want to say yes and jinx it or no and jinx it. I don't really believe in that kind of like superstitious stuff. But I hope there's no flipping. Charlotte, Bojangles booth. So that track is automatically... Okay, but when we went to Talladega, or when we went to Darlington in 2015, they had the whole Bojangles thing set up. Dude, Robert, what's up? Thanks for joining. Are you excited for Talladega? Because I'm excited for Talladega. I'm not excited for the rain, but if it rains, we'll just get to hang out all day. You might get bored of me. Maybe. Yeah, maybe there will be a flip. Hopefully not, but maybe. You don't live far. Oh, that's a decent distance. 45 minutes, half hour. That's not bad at all. That's actually kind of ideal because you could just stay home and then go right to the track instead of getting a hotel and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, hopefully nobody flips at Talladega. I mean, I don't really want to. I just want to bring my car home in one piece. That's what I'm saying. I want the 96, I want the 39, I want the 51. That'd be like the greatest top 5 ever. Robert, if you guys win the race, I'm coming to Victory Lane. I'm going to be there. I'm taking pictures of every angle. If you get a top 5, I'm doing the same thing. Bojangles did sponsor. Yes, Bojangles was the sponsor of the Southern 500 in 2015 when we went, and they did this whole breakfast thing, and my dad and I got to go to it, and it was nice. They had crispy chicken, biscuits, sweet tea. I'm not really a big fan of sweet tea, but they had it all, and it was great. What about the 32? That's more than fine. My sister's excited to meet you too because she has some questions to ask you about Disney. But we'll get to that later. What about the 32? Who's in the 32 this weekend? Isn't it, we just went over this. Hold on. Tyler Ankrum, right? Isn't Tyler Ankrum in the 32 this weekend? Yeah. What? Where is it? Yeah, Tyler Ankrum. No disrespect to Cookout, but Bojangles will forever reign supreme. Yeah, I mean, I've never had Cookout, but Bojangles was good. Yeah, it is Ankrum. Yeah. I'm excited, Robert. I don't think you understand how excited I am for this weekend. It's gonna be fun. At least I'm literally driving. I'm driving 22 hours to potentially see no racing because of the rain. Potentially. It's gonna be fun. Yup. Yeah, Robert's awesome. He's it's just yeah, I know it's just another race for you. I know we can't all be as cool as you, working and building race cars all day. I get it. Just another race. It's just a job. But for me, it's gonna be fun. So I'm looking forward to it. No disrespect, of course. I know you're cool though. You have a good sense of humor. I just looked at the weather. It looks like it's just AM showers. I know. So, see, I know you have a good sense of humor. I do know that it's only kind of in the morning, but the problem is the track's a big track, so it'll take a long time to dry. 2.66 miles it's a long distance. So, yeah, it's gonna be one of those things where if it does rain enough to soak the entire track, then it's gonna take a decent amount of time to clean it up and dry it. So more than likely the races will get pushed back. The other thing about Talladega is they do not have lights there, so it cannot be, you can't push the races too far back. But maybe what they could do is, cancel. They wouldn't do that, but cancel Cup practice and qualifying, move the O'Reilly race up or something. Oh, AM. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Robert probably has the best insight as to what the situation is there. He said it's been dead, so I'm gonna just assume that it's been a while. Great song, by the way, Stained. It's been a while. What am I most excited for Talladega? I don't know, probably Rainforest Cafe in Nashville. No. Push Jeremy Clements. Well, Robert's not behind the wheel. I don't know how much pull he has on the driver decisions, but that is pretty funny. I don't know. I'm excited to see all my people. I'd like to see get Cody his cars, hang out with Robert for a little bit. You know, it'll be a fun time. So I dislike your team. Hey, no fighting in the chat. You can't dislike his team. But I suppose JK, understandable. See, it's just friendly rivalry. It's just a friendly little rivalry, that's all. That's funny. But yeah, it'll be a fun time if it rains or if it doesn't rain. Denny Hamlin, U King Hamlin goes 50-50. I don't know if it looks good or not. I don't know if I've seen it, Martin. I'm not sure. Oh man, this car. Let's throw this in while we're. Oh, speaking of Robert. Whoa! Did you guys see that? That just launched off screen. You've been to Dega probably 30 times. Now listen, I'm not gonna say it, but you're kind of showing your age if you say that. 30 times? You've at least been going 15 years if you go twice a year. But yeah. 30 times is a lot. I've probably been to Michigan close to around 30 times, so I guess I can show my age a little bit as well. Denny's scheme's alright, but I wish the purple was all the way down the side. Speaking of schemes, oh yeah, the Eric Jones Dorito scheme. It does look pretty cool, but they're not going to be making it. Lionel's not going to be making it. So decals will probably become available at some point. I will not make it because I don't have a reason to make it, but yeah, decals will probably become available at some point, and yeah, it's a pretty cool scheme. Alright, so there's that. Grab these. LMC. It's, let me guess, licensing. I'm not sure. I don't know if Lionel said. My assumption would be yes. I'm not sure if they said. Chris Bush's Jack. I'm. I know you said it's supposed to be Jack Links, but Jack Lonks is just. It's a funny way to say that. Rain shouldn't affect us. Just Cup qualifying in ARCA. I hope it, you know, I could not care less if it rains out Cup qualifying in practice. Like, who cares about that? I'm there to see an ARCA race, and I'm there to see an O'Reilly race. So, Robert, I hope you're right. I really don't like it, not gonna lie. Are you talking about the Dorito scheme? Just too bad it won't get by made line out. Yeah, well, too bad, I guess, for the people that want it. Ew, Cup. Yeah, we don't care about Cup around here. Cup Series garbage. We only care about the O'Reilly Series. Non-vegan, did you know? Yeah, Mike Joy. Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. I'm right too. I would like to qualify and not start 29th. Yeah, that would be, it'd be nice if you guys could start up front, up near the front. I think this is how it goes. Can't possibly go the other way. Can't help but think of the way that every time I say a non-vegan scheme. Yeah. That's pretty funny. Alright, let's try this. But I do think Joy Gay's paint scheme will get offered by Lionel. I don't even know what that one is. I hope I am right. Oh, what did you even say? I'm right too. I'll forgive you. It's fine. No need to apologize. We make all sorts of mistakes on this channel. You should have seen earlier when I dropped my box of extra pieces. Oh, man. I'll be honest. Okay, so this is kind of like an aside, but since Robert's here, I'll talk about it. I am pretty excited to make the 164s for you for the Daytona 500s. I'm pretty excited. I got all those decals ordered. I had like working on 164s is kind of fun. I mean, that's where I started, so I do like it, but I haven't really, like, aside from working on Cody's, which is just monotonous, it's just over and repetitive, it's the same paint scheme over and over and over again. It's so, you know, it's so boring, I guess, because it's just the same thing over and over and over again. But like when I made all of my 2011s and then all my 2007s, I had a really good time doing that because they were all different. And the 164s, yeah, you can't see the detail as closely as like the 124s, but I don't know. I grew up with 164s, so there's just like a special place in my mind and my heart for them. So I'm excited to work on those for you. Oh, I was going to ask you, do you want me to try and make the pace cars for them too? Because I think both years they ran the Chevy SS pace car for both of those races. 2011 collection video. I could do that. I could do something like that, Ellie. Race art. What do you want me to call you? Ellie, race art. What do you want me to call you? Sorry, I just really want to see them. Yeah, we could do a review or something to that effect. What are you doing for Robert? And so I'm doing a few things for Robert. First thing is his Daytona no pace cars. Okay, that's fine. I figured I'd ask before I started like really getting into looking for them. Call you Ellie. Okay, Ellie. I'm doing his Daytona O'Reilly car from this year, the 39, and then he beat me to it. I'm doing the full 2013, 2014 Daytona 500 lineup. Now, when we say that, he has probably 43 cars, and I'm doing, what was the list? I think I'm doing like 7 2014s and 13 2013s, I think. So, I'm just basically filling the gaps in his collection in those years for the Daytona 500. So I got all of the Daytona 500 specific paint schemes on order through Pados. They should be coming like within the next couple weeks, and then I gotta have my other buddy get me the donor cars for all of them. So it'll be a nice little project, a nice little change of pace project for me. Getting back to some 164s. Yeah, mostly the back marker teams. Mostly some of the smaller teams. Although 2014 Paul Menard is one of them, so I was kind of surprised about that, to be honest with you. But yeah, who's your favorite driver that you never worked for? That's a funny question. I like the framing of it, I guess. But also the other reason why I'm excited to work on them is because that's kind of why I got into custom Diecast in the first place, was making the cars that weren't made. Making the smaller teams, the smaller cars of drivers that weren't ever made. That was like the whole reason I got into this thing in the first place. What's your opinion on Brandon Jones' 2025 Matt Kenseth throwback? Off the top of my head, I don't remember it. I mean, I might if I see it, but I don't remember it off the top of my head, Martin. I can look it up. Give me a minute. I gotta hold this in place while it glues so I can look it up. Oh no. What am I doing? What do I need this? Ellie, Robert might have bounced. He might have seen that question, saw that question, has like an NDA. He's like, I can't tell you. I don't know. I'm just making that up. See, there he is. Jeff Gordon. Woohoo! Yep, that's me. Another Jeff Gordon fan here. All of time. Active in my series, probably Raja, Ryan Ellis, both are friends. Yeah. All right, what was I looking up? Brandon Jones, Matt Kenseth. I'm about to play Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order on Xbox One. Okay, I've never played that, but I played the heck out of the Battlefronts. Like Battlefront 1 and 2 from like 2004, 2005 era, PlayStation 2. We could have a whole stream where we just talk about Star Wars. Maybe one day I'll make a Star Wars car and we could just have a stream where we talk all about Star Wars, but good choice, boss. Bosnian. Brandon Jones. Was it Matt Kenseth throwback? All right, let's see. That would be nice. We'll do maybe one day. Maybe one day. Was it this? Can I just open image and new tab? Is that too much to ask? Oh, because I'm in Bing. There we go. Was it this car? What the heck? No. Was it this one? I like it, kind of. I wasn't really a big fan of the Joe Gibbs cars, well, ever, but specifically when Gordon was racing. So, I mean, selfishly, I don't like it, but it's a cool paint scheme. Like, I recognize it very quickly. I hate that, like, I hate when the throwbacks would happen and the sponsors would not get on board. Like, they have Menards down the side, but it doesn't look like Dollar General, and, like, the turtle wax on the hood doesn't look like Dollar General, but the rest of the car does. So, I like when the sponsors get on board. That's not one of those instances. But the car looks good. I mean, I like it otherwise. I'll say that. I think they did a pretty good job with it. Like this one. I don't remember this, but this car is awesome. This is a Jamie McMurray throwback. This is Dean Thompson. Like, see, they did well. They did well with this one. like the sponsor got on board, like above the nose, on the nose above the Toyota, I think it says Thompson on there. Like that said Vice Grip, I'm pretty sure on, I think it said Vice Grip on Jamie McMurray's car. And like on the back, it has the Crown Royal, like, and the Gillette. See, I love the O'Reilly series because they kind of had the freedom to do these sorts of things. The Cup Series throwbacks, they sucked the further the years went on, but we don't really need we don't need to have a whole thing about the throwback paint schemes. But yeah, that one was really good. Yeah, so when I was going back and looking at cars or all the decals for Robert, it was bringing back tons of memories of all of the 2013 2014 season. I liked 2014's season better because Jeff Gordon ran better in 2014. But yeah, lots of memories from those years. So I'm gonna let this dry over here, just like that. Might make Brandon Jones Starbucks scheme button 24. I'm not sure yet. Oh, that would be cool. Why not? If you like it, go for it. That's one thing you'll always hear from me. I'll advocate for more custom diecast always. Raja Seems Show Guy, definitely one of my favorite. I think so too. I think it'd be pretty cool to see him do well. Maybe meet him one day. Not like, I don't know too much about him, but like you said, Braden, he seems pretty cool. Seems pretty chill. Not gonna lie, I was thinking if I ever did a custom, I might do all of Jeremy's schemes ever in 164. Bro, that is quite the endeavor you would be taking on. Mad respect if you do decide to go that route, but yeah, that would be quite the project. Are you talking all of his paint schemes or all of the cars that he's ever ran? Because if you do all of the cars that he's ever ran, that's like 500 cars or something. Sucks to see him. Oh, sucks to... It's... Careful, Braden. Yeah, I hope he does too. He's done well in any opportunity that he's been given. So, yeah, I agree. Who's your least favorite? Listen, Robert, last year at Watkins Glen, Robert was going to go punch Austin Hill. I knew it. I saw it in his eyes. He looked like a crazy guy. All right, I don't think he was going to go punch him, but he did go to pit road and have a few words for him. That'd be a couple year whenever I've got some time on the weekend sword project. Yeah, that would be a huge undertaking, Braden. So, I don't know how you would pull that one off. Jeb Burton. I guess I'm most interested in Robert's responses because he's inside the industry. Oh yeah, dude, you were... Well, I mean, I understand it. He kind of tore up a bunch of cars for no reason because he's a crazy dude. But yeah, I understand why you were mad. I just never even got to say bye. I was talking to Susie and she's like, "Where'd Robert go?" I'm like, "I don't know." And then somebody's like, "Yeah, he went back down to pit road to yell at Austin Hill." I was like, "Oh." I thought that was funny. I have Clemens Customs somewhere. I make my customs with printed out templates on sticker paper. Okay. So it's a little bit, I don't want to say it's a little bit. It's quite a bit different than decal paper, but it still works. Yeah, so like these splitter brackets, they're not going to be exactly like the real ones, but they're actually going to be metal, so that's kind of cool. I would have said Corey Day if this was after Coda, but he's growing on me now. Sawalich, you don't like William Swalich. I don't know. I really haven't anyone despised in that series. Rowdy makes pretty cool customs. Oh, does he? Nice. Nice. See, I will always advocate for the custom diecast sphere. I will always say, if you can and you have the ability and the time, make custom cars. That's how I got started. Braden, that's a pretty good point. I don't really hate anybody in that series, maybe aside from Austin Hill. I don't like Austin Hill. A lot of that kind of... Well, I'm not professional. Lionel is the only technically professional one. I'm not professional. But yeah, Austin Hill, I don't really like his attitude. It's kind of annoying. The problem is I want to do art and make customs and race and everything, but can't. Dude, welcome to life. I wanted to ref soccer games as well, but I can't. I had to pick either the YouTube channel or reffing, and I decided to choose this, which I think it's been good. So you guys, we've built a nice little community here, and we've kind of hovered around double digits tonight. We've been sitting comfortably around like 7, 8, 9 people watching. So, I mean, obviously, as always, thank you guys for being here. I know it's a little bit of a different stream. We're not really actually working on decaling. We're just kind of putting cars together. So it is a little different. Holy cow, it's almost 10 o'clock already. This one's kind of flown by, if I do say so myself, after we had some of those early mishaps. But yeah, so I would always say, if you want to make customs, just do it. Don't have to be quote-unquote professional. Also, it's taken me like 15 years to get where I'm at, so if you just started, you have plenty of time to grow and to learn and to continue building your abilities, building your talents, that sort of thing. Again, I do like these splitter brackets though. I kind of miss them a little bit in a weird way. You can't do all, so I have to pick one. Yeah, I get that. I totally understand. Totally understand. Which kind of sucks, but like just in general, like you can't do everything that you want to do, but it'll be all right. Nice. As soon as I get these in here, I'm probably gonna call it, I think. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put the train counter on the stream. I haven't really had too many trains tonight, but I hear one coming now, so. Yeah, there's the splitter brackets. They're not exactly like the real ones, but you will post on your YouTube channel what you got from Talladega. Sweet. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I will be making a video next week of my Talladega experience sometime. Like I said, probably for my Friday video, but that's kind of the plan. Custom diecast of cancel cars, probably some of my favorite customs to make. Yeah, I don't know about canceled, like DMP. I always liked the ones that were never even offered. You know, like Robert said, some of the back marker teams. I always liked those ones because they didn't even ever have a chance to be made. So, yeah, I always liked those. Plus, a lot of them would be unsponsored, which would be super cool from like a collection standpoint. Oh, talking about customs reminds me I gotta post the ARCA customs I made. Yeah, post them. Let's see them. It's so I will talk from my Cup Series experience when you go live next time. So I'm gonna try to actually go live on Sunday night. We're gonna be driving home Sunday, so I'm gonna try to go live Sunday night if we make it home in time. We'll definitely have a ton to talk about from like a non-racing standpoint, just from all of the stuff that we're gonna do over the weekend, which I'm very much excited and looking forward to. But yes, I'm excited, and I'm gonna do my best to go live Sunday. I've said it once, I'll say it again, those brackets may have looked ugly, but you can't deny they did. You're right, and I agree, Braden. Same thing with the wing. It has some sort of like novelty to it, some charm, but I love the bracket, the splitter bracket spoiler combination that's on this 09 car. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. So yeah, definitely charm. Charm is a good way to describe it. Okay, let's grab this, because I think this car, so we got the Hoosiers on. We'll get a ton of 164, maybe 124. Yeah, I don't know if we're actually going to go outside of the track to like the vendors and stuff. I don't know how much time I'll have for that, but we did get the Hoosier tires. Oh, look at that. That's smooth. That is pretty smooth. Back, not so much. Front tire. Nice bearings on that. Fun fact I learned about Jeremy the other day, he qualified third in his second ever ARCA race. So that is a fun fact. I did not know that. Alright, so we'll throw this in. I'm not going to put the 09 together tonight simply because, but kind of expect be a lot. Well, I mean, you're there, so you might as well. You know, that's my philosophy. You might as well buy them while you're there. Doesn't cost you anything on shipping. And normally you can pay in cash, so it's whatever the price is, that's what the price is. That's kind of been my experience at the race tracks. Now this is a little difficult here. Normally, doing this on stream is a dangerous endeavor. Saved all my debit card money and Christmas and Easter money, so I'll go crazy. Yeah, hey, I respect it. You know what you want to get, so you might as well. I'm hoping if Robert's car, I hope they don't crash, but if they do, I'm gonna take some sheet metal home with me. Maybe. I'm gonna try. Oh, this is gonna be tough. This is why I don't want to do it on stream, because it's just like, it's not a good, like, I don't know how to frame it well to show you guys, because putting these together, I hate doing it. Listen, I hope you do not crash. I really sincerely do. I hope you get a top 5 or a win would be nice. top 5, top 10. Just bring it home in one piece. But if you do, we are driving down, and I will have room in the van. I got a van, so we could take a bunch of stuff and bring a bunch of stuff. We will have the room, the cargo capacity to take home pieces of a race car, potentially. No. See, that's the thing, like, I don't even know if I want to put this back in. It's not even worth the headaches. If we destroy it, sure. Well, I hope you don't, but... Oh, you know what? I also saw that there's a place online. It's somewhere near... It's like on the northwest side of Charlotte. It's like a Authentics race shop something. They had some Ryan Sieg 2025 pieces. I was going to message them and see if they had anything from the Watkins Glen car from last year. Because I don't remember if you said you knew if they had any, but yeah. About that. Calling now. Parker Retzlaff, Fast Pasta 1-2. Nah, 2-3, and Jeremy wins. That'd be some top 3. That would be some top 3. Maybe we'll do it from this side. This doesn't exactly make for good entertainment, does it? Whatever we're working on here. Are you guys... Do you even watch the stream when we're doing stupid things like this? Or do you just have it on and listen to it? Watkins Glen sheet metal exists somewhere. I know. I gotta figure out... Here's the car. I need to get a piece of the real car somewhere. Somehow, some way. The whole car got stripped. All right. Maybe I'll reach out to them and see if they have a piece of it. For Texas, I'm going to have a $100 budget, so I'll probably get maybe some 164s. It's hard to have a $100 budget when the cup cars are like $80 these days for an ARC. I know, Robert, I should have... Yeah, I don't know, something. I should have just asked when I was there. I didn't even think about it until like I got home. Because that car got absolutely destroyed. And you guys were just cutting pieces off of it and throwing it to the side. And I was like, dang, that would have been a perfect opportunity to ask. It's so annoying. Where did it even go? Let me just look it up really quick. eBay. Let me look. I look up Ryan Sieg and a picture of Kyle comes up. Like, what the heck? Oh, that's funny. You think you found it? Text me the link. If it's not too much money. Can't remember what the name of it was. I don't really need to be doing this on stream, do I? I am supposed to be entertaining you guys. All right, we're gonna tackle this. We're gonna get this done, and then I'm calling it. think you found it. I think it'd just be cool to have because that's where I met all of you guys at. Have any of you guys ever seen Casablanca, the movie? I mean, it wouldn't really apply because, like, he's talking to his girlfriend, but he says the line, "It's the beginning of a beautiful friendship." I'm pretty sure. So that's where it all began, Watkins Glen. It's kind of a dumb thing to say. Of course, if you guys are familiar with, like, the Great Movie Ride in Disney, that was one of the scenes. He says, "Here's looking at you, kid." This is so stupid. I'm so annoyed. That's the door? You found the door? Oh, jeez. How much is that? Watkins Glen is going to be insufferable with Fox's coverage. Rip the Great Movie Ride. I hear ya, Braden, loud and clear. Rip the Great Movie Ride. Oh yeah, Watkins Glen Fox is going to be having that this year. Ooh. It'll be a broadcast, that's for sure. $200 for the door? It's not too bad. Do I have an extra $200? Yeah. Do I need more sheet metal to put in my house? No. Hopefully my wife's not watching the stream. Robert, if you could send that to me. Assuming it's the right one, which I'm going to go ahead and say it probably is because you were the one that found it. Yeah, I don't really watch the cup races in general, but if I do, it's definitely not with sound on. One of the victims of Disney trying to cram more of their IPs into their parks. Honestly, Braden, we could have an entire stream where we talk about Disney. Maybe we'll do that. Like I said, when we make the robots car, maybe we'll have like a Disney, Universal, Pixar, DreamWorks conversation. Yeah. Rowdy, they moved it up from August to May. They did. Look at you cross-referencing things. This guy, detail-oriented, you love to see it. You know what? Actually, we gotta take these out. We almost just made a big mistake. This whole thing's a mistake. Why do you even watch this stream? You probably don't watch, you just listen. At least on nights like tonight, because we're not really accomplishing much. We're not accomplishing much at all. So it is compared. All right, I don't. I'm gonna get yelled at. Do you think I could buy it? Wait. How much is shipping? If it's $200 for the piece, hopefully, what is shipping? Like $300? Shane Van Gisbergen overdrives the bus stop in a few weeks. Michael Mertz's his impersonation of Clint Boyer cracks me up. Mike. It's so funny. That one, it gets me every time I see one of those videos of his. But the passive side, there are 3 more weeks left until Prime Video begins. That is true. Just pick it up in person when you're at Charlotte. That's a good point, Robert. Where is it located? That's the big problem. Is it close? Oh, positive side. Yeah, positive side. Prime. True. Well, if it's close, then yeah, I can pick it up. If it's like on the other side of the state, then I probably won't do that, but... Alright. Well, I can't do that. No. Honestly, at this point... That's good enough for me. Alright, we're just going to put this thing back together. I'm sick of it. We got to end the streams. We're past 2 hours. We hit the 2 hour mark. We blew past that. I need to make tomorrow's video. I need to pack for this weekend. I haven't even packed for this weekend. I don't even know. I'm taking contacts, toothbrush. I think it's an hour from the Charlotte Speedway. Well, the place that we're staying is like 10 minutes north of this speedway or something like that, so we're pretty close. You could just go pick it up and bring it to your house in all of your free time. I can pick it up there. Send me the link and I'll consider it. Because maybe if I pick it up before the race, I don't know how that would work. Maybe I could get you guys to all sign it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But just send me the link. It's been a fun stream. Rowdy, I appreciate that. It's been a headache-filled stream for me, but hopefully you guys free time. Hey, I said it sarcastically because I also have just so much free time. I will leave it at 4 in the morning to drive to Talladega. Yeah, we're not gonna be quite leaving at 4 a.m., but we're gonna be leaving pretty early ourselves. It's about a 2-hour drive for us to get to the track. Yeah, free time. I hear ya. I actually sat down and watched the crew play last night and did nothing else. It was very rare. I was working on stuff when I was watching Orlando play, but watching the crew, I just decided to watch the game. This was the first time I did that in a while. Well, this car is done. So that's cool. On a Saturday. We got something accomplished tonight. I don't love it. If my buddy doesn't want it, we'll sell it. Yes, Race Day Authentics. That was the one. I looked, that was the one. I did look them up. You emailed it to me? The link doesn't work. That's fine. It's fine. Oh, it's working. Did you send me? Is this a virus? $200. What about that hood? Are any of the hoods from it? How is a hood cheaper than a door? Maybe because it's the door number. Alright, I'll have to look at it. If any of those hoods are... I don't need a hood, though. I don't need any of this. That's the thing. I don't need any of it. Alright. So, I was going to put this car the rest of the way together. But well, here. Let me grab this. One of the hoods... Alright. Well, we'll talk about it later. I was going to put this car the rest of the way together, but I do still have to do some window work on this one from the inside. So I'm not going to do that. But look at the way those roof flaps open. Deploy. Nice. Same with the nose. All of that's from the Watkins Glen car. Should I just buy it all? Because here's the car. Should I just buy it all? That'd be fun. I could just rebuild the car in my basement somewhere. I have William Byron's rear bumper cover over there from a race I went to. So I'll just add some other stuff to it. this go over this? Oh, it will. All right, we'll throw this on. No, that's all destroyed. Oh, so the hood and the nose are all destroyed. Got it. So I won't buy those because I can't buy those. All right, this is officially the last thing we're gonna do tonight, and then I need to go and get some other things done. But I appreciate you guys all being here. You know what? I could make some money doing race photography. You could. That would be fun for local tracks in the region. That would be something. Buddy about to build a whole race car with all that sheet metal. Don't tempt me with a good time. I know how to get on the wife's bad side. It would be fun to rebuild Ryan Sing's car. That would be something. It would be unique. Check email. Again? You sent me something else? I saw the door. You sent me another one? Oh. All right. Jeez. Yeah, I know. I remember you guys were cutting off all the well, I don't know if you were, but they were cutting off pieces of the car, just throwing them to the side. That was when I was hiding from I don't want to say I was hiding from security, but I was trying to be stealthy such that I would not get removed from the premises because I was there when the garage was closed. So I wasn't technically supposed to be there as a fan. You were maybe you were, I don't remember. Like I said, I was trying to be not seen at that point because Susie was taking me back to the Airbnb, so I couldn't get kicked out of there and just stand somewhere else. So I had to be around. So I was hiding in the holler. That's when what was the crew chief's name? Shoot, what was his name? I know what you called. I know what you called him. Whatever his name was. Matt. Was it Matt? I think it was Matt. He came out of the driver's part, where the benches and stuff are, and he's like, "Excuse me, sir, can I help you with anything?" I don't think he was meaning it in a noise. I don't think he meant it in a mean way, but it just came off like, "What are you doing here? Like, who are you and why are you in our hauler? Like, what are you doing here?" And I'm like, "I'm just waiting for Susie." He's like, "Okay," but he called me sir. I'm pretty sure I was younger. I'm pretty sure I'm younger than him. I mean, I'm 30, so is he around 30? It was funny. Funny stories. Funny stories at the racetrack. So, anyway, here is the car before I finish it completely up and put it together. So, I think it turned out pretty good overall. Can't really complain too much about this one. I do like the way that it turned out. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for today. Do I still have that as the picture? No, I have that one. Oh well. But yeah, do you like the support our troops decals on the tires? Yeah. So the only thing I have left to do is put it together, and then I have to put a matte coat over top of the decals over the tires because tires aren't glossy. But yeah, so this car is basically done. This car is pretty much done. Yes, so we'll call the stream there. Braden, thank you. I will do my best to do so. It is a 9-hour drive to my cousin's, 2-hour drive to the track. Then it'll be a 2-hour drive back from the track, and then a 9-hour drive home. So a lot of driving this weekend. I got a rental car because I'm not putting that kind of mileage on my car. I also got a rental van, so, you know, if there's some mishaps, we can take home some sheet metal, which would be cool. I got Cody's cars. I have the decals to put on Cody's car. I'm excited. So, yeah, I'm going to try and be back Sunday for a stream, and we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Thank you guys for all joining. Robert, thank you. Of course, you have a good night as well. Yeah, we'll see you in 2 days for a grand old time on Saturday. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, just thank you guys all for hanging out for the past 2 hours and change. And we got a few things done. So it wasn't a complete crazy stream, but you have fun at Dega. Absolutely. I will do my best. There will be a video next week about it, so you guys will get to see it all. Do some behind the scenes stuff. I'll take some pictures and videos and all that. So yeah, let's see. 2 hours, 19 minutes. Good stream. Got some things done. I am out of here. I have a long day of driving ahead of me tomorrow. Rainforest Cafe. Looking forward to it. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks again. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.